going to talk about the power of prayer against you. Um, Sadly to say, many years ago, I remember there were points in my life that I would have disagreements with my mother. And my mother was a churchgoer. And I know without reasonable doubt that it's a possibility that she prayed against me because she was imposing her will on me. And with me being a full-fledged adult in my mid-20s, I didn't see anything wrong that I was doing. It's just that it just didn't go along to what she noticing that things were happening, not in my favor. And with me being my mama's boy, not a mama's boy, but my mama's boy, I just knew or felt within that that was my mother. Now, with that being said, when somebody prays for you, or they say, I'll pray for you, be careful of who is praying for you. You don't have to accept all prayer. This day and age, when somebody prays for me, I ask them not to. Due to, without me being religious, I'm not religious, but I do have faith. And I've noticed that the people that have said, well, I'll pray for you, they lack faith. They have no faith. So, in anything, like in pretty much anything, at least, maybe I'm being a little too judgmental on it, but it just, you just can kind of just sense that feeling. If you have any kind of like spirituality within you, you can feel it, and it's like, no thank you. You can't accept all prayer because it may not be exactly in your favor. That's why you got like what people call, what we call haters. Haters will pray against you. They don't want you to surpass them, even though there's no competitiveness to it. It's just that they just don't have your best interest at heart. They're not rooting for you. So even the person that lacks faith in anything will pray for you not to succeed, not to have success in your ambitious endeavors. So yeah, the power of prayer against you. People play around with prayer just like they play around with God. I could tell you a story about a friend that I had many moon ago that I'm still civil with him, but we had a massive falling out. And well, this is we just don't really deal with each other, and there are particular reasons for that. Maybe I'll explain it in some other video. But he claimed to be an atheist. He used to give me a hard time every time I used to read daily Psalms and do a lot more prayer than what I do to this day during that time in my life. And he used to always give me a hard time about it. And him being, an atheist. But I can recall a time that him and his old lady were having a spat. And we were in his kitchen. And they were just exchanging words back and forth. She was in the living room and me and him were in the kitchen. and he looked up at the ceiling and said, "Oh my God." And I'm like, "What you say? Did I just hear you say what I thought I heard you say?" This came out of an atheist's mouth. So you see, people play around a little too damn much with this. Um, yeah, it's just like this, so like this baffling. It's just, like I said, welcome to the rant room where we ponder, we give, we 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 think, and I mean, thinking is the way it's got to be. But sometimes people give you a few things to think about here. Um, an atheist acknowledge God. Boy, woo, interesting, ain't it? But the power of prayer against you, it it is powerful. You have people that go to mediums, spirituality. Nothing wrong with spirituality, but at the same time too, you got to be more faith in all these trinkets and all these enchantments, but you lack faith in God. What exactly do you have then at that point? You know what I mean? You're not just here. You're not just here. I mean, I understand that the energy, all of us, we're all energy, and we all possess spirit, and this, that, and the third, but then want to give somebody a hard time that opens a holy book such as myself and does their own replenishment of their spirit, and then all of a sudden it becomes a tug of war. Everything becomes a damn debate. It all links itself together. It's just that there's certain damn things that are more harmful than the other, and it is written. So with that, got to be mindful that you can get a hex cast on you at that damn point. Depending on who you're dealing with and where their spirit is. I believe in all that shit. I do. I believe in all that white magic, dark magic. I don't partake in it though. But I do know that there are people out here that would just throw some juju on you because they mad or whatever. It's like, I thought this is supposed to be heightening your spirit and getting your energy back in frequency. Not to be conjuring up stuff to have control over people. This stuff, it's dangerous. It's powerful shit. It's like prayer against you. So be mindful. Be mindful. You could be dealing with some witches or some warlocks here. So with that, all prayers ain't in your best interest. You gotta be careful and mindful about it. So until next time, keep the faith.